fact that men suffer from midlife crisis or identity crisis in their middle ages is not a lie. I think the lie is one believing that such a thing cannot happen to them because they've built a system or structure or support around cushioning the effects of such things if it ever decides to show up in their lifetime. This whole notion of men feeling that what they are as a man is what they own or what they've built or how much they earn, their income, tax bracket, social status, family, love life, it creates a false sense of security for men. And most people end up building their identity based on that false sense of security. And then unfortunately, when something happens and the rug of that false sense of security is pulled away from underneath their feet and they find themselves laying bare, they begin to ask pertinent questions, which perhaps they could have asked at the start. What am I away from all these things that I've built my full sense of security and identity over? I feel many people take this whole idea of midlife crisis and identity crisis of men as a joke. So you see a man who once had a good job, had beautiful clothes, beautiful nice family, traveled the world, fine jewelry, and suddenly those things are nowhere to be found. When you see this man, you could noticeably see that he's acting differently, but you can't understand why he's acting differently. And unknown to you, you don't understand that losing so much for something means they actually lose a part of themselves, especially when they've built their identity around these things. And in that instance, I always think of that quote from Epictetus where it says, we're not disturbed by what we lose, but how we view what we lose. And it resonates so much with me because I've always thought when you lose all these tangible things as a man that you've built over a number of years, if you know who you are and you haven't lost your identity in the process, you could always come back and build up better versions of those things. But in the case where you've lost your identity among those things, I feel you need a form of realness in knowing who you are to be able to come back, or you need some truth to hold on to that could build you back up and bring you to a place even better than where you were before. And in absence of all of that, it's difficult to even come up from where you've fallen, and then you find yourself wobbling in all these crises, midlife crises, identity crises. So I always said, losing job, losing your home, losing your car, is a very sad situation, but they do not define who you are, and they are not who you are. But losing yourself, losing your essence, losing your values, losing your spirituality, losing the confidence and the self-esteem and the self-belief that could bring you back to a better version of yourself or build you up, pick you up from that place and propel you forward, where you're using that upset as a reset to catapult you forward into better places. When you lose that mentality, then you probably have lost it all as a man, and you will find yourself wobbling in that midlife crisis situation. That'll be hard for you to get out. So ultimately, when you look at it, sometimes losing things is not that bad. It's probably gives you that opportunity to ask yourself, who am I and what am I without all these things that I've built my identity on? Am I truly who I say I am? And can I truly do what I say I'll do without all these tangible things that I've put my hope and my belief on? Yeah, food for thought. Think about it. See you in the next one. You.